Drake's alleged shooter Top5 is arrested just one day after meeting with Drake.
Alrighty, guys, welcome back. It's your boy EQ, and up next we have news that alleged OVO goon Top5 was arrested by York Regional Police a day after meeting with Drake. Plus, we'll also check out footage of the alleged arrest as well. Top5 ain't the sharpest tool in the shed, and he isn't honestly top 5 in any metric other than probably biggest crash test dummies around, because for a guy that narrowly escaped with his freedom facing a murder charge, he sure has been trying his hardest to be back in that same situation. And you know what they say, lightning doesn't strike twice in the same place, so it's going to be very hard to get lucky like that ever again. But the buffoon has done it to himself, from his countless threats of physical violence to bragging about how many bodies he got. His freedom hinged on a simple intelligence test: don't speak about crimes, and he failed it in astonishing fashion, and for sure in the quickest manner. And after Wack warned Drake to stay away from Top5 for this very same reason, because who knows if Top5 is facing something serious enough that would motivate him to volunteer some information about Drake. Because over the last year, those rumors about his involvement in the XXXTentacion passing have definitely resurfaced. So enough dilly-dallying, let's jump right into the article, where we have news that alleged OVO goon Top5 was arrested by York Regional Police a day after meeting with Drake. Plus, like I said, we'll also be checking out footage of the actual arrest as well. All right, so here we have the article. According to a new clip making its rounds online, Toronto rapper, yeah, man, at the end of the day, has any one of us actually heard a Top5 record? Top5 recently ran into more legal trouble. It's been a busy couple of months for Top5, but unfortunately, he recently ran into some unexpected legal trouble. And guys, I'm pretty sure that's not the word you'd want to use. It's pretty much expected. No Jumper reports that the Toronto rapper has been arrested, though at the time of writing, it remains unclear what for. In a clip shared by the outlet, he's seen being taken away by 2 York Regional Police officers. Yeah, man. This dude is a straight buffoon. For now, it's unclear whether or not Top5 is still in police custody. His team has yet to publicly address the arrest. Honestly, if we haven't seen him crash out on live yet, I'm pretty sure he might still be in custody. This isn't the first time he's found himself wrapped up in legal drama, however. He was arrested again in January of this year and released a couple weeks later. Yeah, man, this guy just seems to keep wanting to test his luck. At the time, it was reported that he was facing multiple charges of unauthorized possessions of a firearm and prohibited gun possession. Which is crazy because, like I said in the intro, the guy was literally facing a murder charge. This followed a raid around Enterprise Boulevard and Birchmount Road in Markham, Ontario in January, which was conducted with a search warrant. Ready, guys? So here we have the clip. This guy. Yeah, man, you honestly can't feel bad for the guy at all, because he really brings this on to himself. And for him having all this attention, you would think he would try to capitalize that and release some music, because I feel like for a guy that calls himself a rapper, he's pretty much getting attention from everything other than rap at this point.
What up, words? Boy Charles Brown back again talking facts. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell. Keep sending those Cashapps to CLBMG. Join the membership gang. Listen, I want to speak to the people out there that's still trying to get their life together. This is what you do not want to do. You do, for one, you don't want to have people like this around you. And for two, if you are one of these crash out dummies, such as Top5, who's being used and manipulated by people such as Kanye and Drake, you want to get something out of it. And I don't think Top5 has realized that the position he's been put in is very rare indeed, gang. Like, you are around arguably one of the biggest rappers on earth. You just were around Kanye West at the same time. So you have access to huge resources. And you're going to jail again? Like, this is insane, gang. But this is what you do when you're from the hood and you are a crash out. You got to think the type of people you keep around you says a lot about you. If Drake is still meeting with and pandering to Top5 for whatever protection, and I can't see how much it really is that he's getting from Top5 or whatever street cred, it's kind of low-key wild. Maybe he got something on him where he owes him something. Well, I don't know what. But for him to still meet with Top5 and go live with him or any kind of pictures or anything is, like Wack 100 said, it's very, very dangerous for Drake, because at the end of the day, I'm sure Top5 has seen something or knows something that's going on around there, that if he gets in a jam, he can spill it and make things a lot easier for himself. I'm sure those Canadian Mounties would love to bring Drake in for questioning about this, that, and the third, about anything, right? So Not even that. Drake could be guilty by association for something random he does out there. Winds up, for whatever reason, calling Drake and saying it. They got it on tape. Now they can say, Drake, if you don't tell us what he told you, because we already know, if you don't get on the stand and say this, you're going to jail too. Drake ain't going to want to look like a snitch. There it is. He either going to sit on the stand or he going to not sit on the stand. And either way, it's going to look bad for him instead of just cutting ties with this dude. I don't know why someone of this magnitude of a celebrity, even if his career is taking a little bit of hit from this battle, a large hit, right? You're still pandering and meeting with this guy. At some point, you have a level of armed security that you don't need the street cred, right? Like, let's just be honest. 50 Cent's rolling around with freaking former Navy SEALs, gang. He's not saying Top 5 is my shooter. And on the other hand, Top 5 still hasn't learned to manifest and manipulate this relationship into his own stardom. Let's think about Drake's team of musicians, the people around. Let's look at what Kendrick just did for the West Coast. And let's look at what Drake is doing for Canada. Polar opposites. You got Ray Vaughn and all these guys, Daylight and AK and all these other guys. Reason all of these guys are benefiting from this battle that's happening right now. Their names are getting 10 times bigger than they were before this stuff happened. They're utilizing the moment, right? Kai Cash and all these other guys, they're utilizing the moment. Joey Badass, all of these guys are utilizing the moment. What is Top 5 doing besides going back to jail? They haven't heard from, they don't know where the boy is at. Let's imagine if he smartened up and understood, bro, my association with Drake, I could be somewhere where the weekend's at right now. I could be pushing numbers, but you're still goofing around. You're still under dude's wings, under dude's shadows. This is not what you want to be. A crash out ain't it. And you ain't even crashing out for money. Like, you're just crashing out. You're back in jail again, headed to God knows where. This is the type of people at a certain level you realize I can't be around. And yeah, Drake is still meeting with him. Drake is still having some form of tea with this dude. Like, I don't know why, but it makes no sense. And as a young man, he's in a position many young men with any kind of intelligence would have already manipulated. I think he's been knowing this guy almost 10 years. I'm not even exaggerating. He's known this guy forever, and we've heard nothing about this guy but always getting in trouble, always going to jail. He beat a murder charge, got out, went back twice already. It's like, gang, like, you could have already dropped mad music. Let's just be honest. Either you're a rapper or a goon, right? And if you're a goon, one of the biggest stars in the world, having a goon around is really shaky. I'm just gonna be honest. So you gotta think of the company Drake is that Drake has allowed himself to be around is insane. To say, okay, yeah, I'm gonna chill with this dude. I'm gonna take pictures with him. It don't make no sense to me or a lot of other people. I'm just gonna be honest. You got access to Kanye West, who allegedly said, yeah, you can open up for me when I go on tour. Like, yeah, really? I mean, at the end of the day, most people like myself don't care what Kanye doing, but there's some people that still want to check for Kanye West. So if he does a tour, you need to have music ready. At this rate, you're not only are you locked up, I don't know if you got any music, right? You like Bobby Shmurda right now with one record, right? I'm just gonna be honest. I don't know the record, but I'm sure somebody out there got the record. They love that record that you got. You know what I mean? So at some point, it becomes where you start to either be like, am I gonna just be crashing? You're not even crashing out for Drake at this point. You're just crashing out. Like, you're crashing out online, but online is two different things. If I don't know how long you think this lasts in life to just be outrageously ridiculous and going online and going on live, making a fool out of yourself. I don't know how long that lasts. And I know these young dudes feel like, I ain't gonna make it to live that old anyway. Not at this rate. But you got a chance, gang. Like, you could have already moved and did something. So we still watching these guys flail and do this silly stuff. The stuff that was cool, let's just be honest, back in 2013, 2014, it's 2025, gang. The whole world has changed. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of ways out here to get money. You could have did a podcast by now. Everybody got a podcast. You could have already did a podcast or something. Top 5, man, you got to smarten up, gang. Like, you getting a little too old. You know what I mean? You getting a little too old for this nonsense. And the people that's rocking with you, I don't know how long they're going to play with this. I don't know how long they're going to keep following this goofy stuff. At least Charleston White learned how to manifest it into money. Maybe you manifested it into money some kind of way, but I can't tell how you spend it if you locked up. Y'all got to smarten up out here, gang. Get your head out the internet thinking that this is what everybody gonna want to see. This don't last for so long. This leads to the penitentiary. You're telling all your crimes online. You're gonna do this. You're gonna do that. It's goofy, gang. I'm just gonna be honest, man. I'm about to get out of here, man. I just wanted to bring you that story, let you know what's going on, because some of you kids need to see this. You need to see that it's opportunities, and when you don't take them, you end up like this guy. CLBMG, man. I'm out of here. Make sure you head on over to black-yeti.com, see what they're talking about. Let them know Challz sent you. Every Wednesday night, we go live. The what show? THAWHAT show. We go on YouTube. We go on Twitter. We go on Facebook. We talk about hip-hop every single week for about 2 hours. All right, tune in, tap in. Let me know what you think. I'm going to catch y'all on that flip side, gang. Peace.
Look, mission impossible to drop a few lines without dropping old times when Southern Hill was still a gold mine. With pistol grips was my shit and I sold mine. When Alias was not a show and they told mine. Elevate your mind with high quality THC infused products. BlackYeti.com. Black-Yeti.com.
CLB.